Would have had to do less healing. All right, we got the castle escape sequence. We got 10 minutes to get in and out, or to get out. And most of the chests don't have anything in them I want. One of the great things about this version of the game is that the timer freezes in your menu, and that is not the case in the original versions of the game. So, Asuna, that's the spell. That's not float. So most of these chests have elixirs in them, and I don't want any of the elixirs. I do want this one. This one's got money in it. That one's got an elixir, because I can farm elixirs later. I don't want either of these. And we're just going to auto battle this man to death. This is a pretty easy fight. Let's see. And on the next floor, I want... Yeah, there's like 6,000 gil in this place that I want. And then there's only 2 monster chests that I want. The elf mantle and the I'm gonna run away from this fight. The elf mantle and the Mangaush. This is money. The other chests in there are monster boxes I don't want. Let's go ahead and do this. Get that auto save. Oh, I guess I could have gone down one more floor. Sure. Alright. Hey, a single Gigas. That's pretty good. Yeah, the boss will counter attacks, but the arrow spell is not that dangerous. It's the era spell that they can use that is a problem. There's the Elven Mantle. And the other one we want to get is the main Gauche, which is on the other side there. So we just go down the stairs. $2,000 gil. And you can actually run from the fights that the Monster in a Box fights in this game if you end up in a situation where you're like, oh, I didn't mean to open that. But most of them have elixirs. There's also a ribbon. Yeah, screw that guy. Is that gonna be... Nope. Okay. I was just asking myself, is that gonna be fatal? The answer was no. Easy. The most dangerous thing in this part of the game are the level 2 spells, especially if you have like low hit point classes. So you want to have... So having knights or any other class that has like lots of HP is exceptionally useful for that because, well, you can kind of tank the level 2 spell. Right, and I want to get this. Because this is Asuna. Nice. That other one is a lightning scroll, which I'm not particularly worried about. So, since I don't have a blue mage in the party, we're not going to fight or worry about Iron Claw. We're just going to kill the sergeant. So he doesn't turn into Iron Claw until you kill all the Kernaks, but... We're golden. And we now get our third class, which is... Ooh, Freelancer. That's good from the perspective of... kind of deciding on what I want to do here. Freelancer's good from the perspective of I can basically equip whatever I want. It's bad from the perspective of you don't get... any... Let's do... this. No, let's do that. And we'll put this on you. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make you the freelancer. The Moonring Blade on. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. We'll get a little quick save here in case I get into a fight with this guy. Free pot healing. Love me some pot healing. I mean, that's going to make a lot of equipment that I would otherwise be throwing away very useful. But again, it does mean that I'm not getting any ability points. So I think what I'll do is have somebody be my Well, I didn't check my levels before in here. I need to do that real quick. But I need to have somebody be my level 13. Okay. That on. It's a little stronger than the sword. I might check the whip and see if it's more powerful than the... if it's doing better than the Moonring Blade. But I definitely want to put the whip on for Byblos. Because I'm fairly certain that the whip can paralyze Byblos. I mean, I'm okay with being moon-fluted. This fight is just going on forever. Holy cow, that took a while. Okay. Alright, let's go in here and fight ourselves in Ifrit. And you know what? No, I'm good. Thank you. Is Ifrit a magic beast? I wonder if he is. Let's put the whip on. Oh, you know what? I just realized there's something I can do. I didn't want to do that. I guess I'll just do this, and... Freelancer lets me do this! Which means I should go get rods to break for Byblos. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm sitting there thinking about the like the weapons that I could equip, and I forgot about breaking rods. We'll back out of here if I have a hard time with Byblos, but I shouldn't. Let's put the whip back on. I've got the whip on for Biblos. He's a magic beast. It can paralyze, and he can be paralyzed, I'm fairly certain. So. No moon flute? Yeah, I've still got a nice little buffer on my experience. Let's see. That's just you all day, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'll start running from things when I hit level 14. Which I don't think I'm going to hit before the end of the dungeon. I don't know, maybe. Heaven knows the extra HP will be good. Help me survive those pesky level, like Biblos' like drain spell is awful. Biblos can be a hard stop for any party that is low damage and can't break rods. Like he can be pretty tough. Like if you're playing I think one of the most the major like nightmare scenarios is if you're doing like a chaos run or something, and you get like thief is the nightmare. Like you get thief and you don't have any if you're playing like the Super Nintendo version and don't have like all jobs unlocked. And then you can end up, like, living in the Biblos fight. Like, you end up getting... Like, if you roll Thief for your win job, and, like, an Earth job... And then like 2 Earth jobs, like it's over. It's like, oh no, here you are fighting Biblos with just 4 thieves. Your best bet for that is to make sure everybody's got. You've stolen 99 high potions and a whole bunch of elixirs and stuff, so you know. Alright, so first things we're going to do is we're going to try and silence him. Yeah. Silence can work on him, but he's got pretty high magic evade, I do believe. So getting, like, the actual, like, spell to stick on him is difficult. Like... I want to do that if possible to prevent him from casting Drain. And we're just going to go for it. Well, that sucked. We're just gonna beat him to death then. Or we're gonna get wind slashed. So I'm gonna let him kill me here. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go get my free fire rod. If I had remembered to grab that fire rod before coming here, that would have been more ideal. But I'll just turn the encounters off and run back real quick. Is he paralyzed? No, he's not. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be able to be paralyzed by this whip, but I don't know. There's like 4 distinct versions of this game. They each have their own like little foibles. So it's possible that I might be thinking of a different version of the game, or I might just be wrong completely. But yeah, this boss is a big pain in the butt. Also, the whip is supposed to be back row okay. And I don't think it is. I was so worried about his drain spell that I forgot about Wind Slash. But yeah, this boss is awful. I'm gonna turn the encounters off. We're gonna run back and we're gonna get that fire rod. I didn't mean to go in there. So we're gonna get the fire rod. I might buy a few rods of each kind, actually. Probably, if I can afford it, 5 of each. Where is the... There it is. Right? Sometimes it takes me a minute to think about the locations of the buttons. Let's run back real quick. And I generally am not going to abuse the fact that I can turn the encounters off. Not that it makes the games like any easier or harder, to be honest. It just... It does make the game a lot faster. Let's see. I want 5 of those. 5 of those. 5 of those. And... we're good there. Put the Moonring Blade back on. And I'm going to run up here and grab this free fire rod that I forgot about. I did not know this fire rod existed until I played the Pixel Remaster version for the first time. Because when you look at the map, it tells you how many items are in world, and I'm like, there's an item in Karnak? What? Yeah. I was like, mind blown. So just pretend like I bought those rods before I came into the Library of the Ancients. And then we'll kind of run back real quick to the boss and back to our regularly scheduled programming. And I'll turn the encounters back on. And like I said, just pretend that never happened. But yeah, Biblos is a bit of a stinker. Fortunately, we gotta fight this book again. We'll live. We're not level 15, so page 64 can't hurt us. Oh, counters on. One of the most interesting things about this version of the game is, and it's got to do with the way using like you can use rods from your inventory. You can use the ones that are equipped as well, but if you use one from your inventory while you have that particular like a boost on, the rod gets boosted, causing a lot of damage. Now, obviously, if you're using the one in your hand, it doesn't get boosted. But if you're using one that is in your inventory with another, if you use a fire rod with a fire rod equipped, then it gets boosted like a normal black magic spell. This actually does a surprising amount to make red mages not completely dead weight in the World 3. I don't think I used anything. So we're going to go back, talk to Sid, and then we'll come back and I deserve that. That was a waste of resources, but I shouldn't have auto battled. I realized what I did after, as soon as I hit the button. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Let's put back on. I'll pick up another rod to replace the one that I dumbly just used. Then we'll go in here to the bar where Sid is drowning his sorrows. Oh, woe is me. I ruined everything. And then now we can go to the fire-powered ship and advance the plot. Yay! We're gonna go straight for the next plot trigger. Ooh, I should get a death sickle. Since I have a freelancer. Because that right there, kids, is how I'm going to beat the crystals. Yeah. Yeah. One death sickle. So I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to park at Crescent Isle. And then... yeah, I'm going to park at Crescent Isle, and then I will save the game and call it. No. Those things are annoying to hit. I don't have any attack magic, so we're not going to worry about that. I'll kill these guys, though. Nah, we're good. I got 2 knights. I was thinking, it was like, oh, I need to heal Lena. But then I was like, oh, wait, no, knights. Alright. So I'm going to save the game, and next time, we will continue on from here.